We're getting a few free items and I think a couple bug fixes in an SDX drop today, so I wanted to come on and check out the new stuff together. These SDX drops mean Sims Delivery Express drops, and they're basically like little mini base game updates. They seem to do these like around once a month, and they usually have some pretty good free content in them. They've kind of ranged in size. We've gotten like 5 build items before, but the next time there was like 1 hair. Which reminds me, we actually had one of these a couple weeks ago that I didn't make a video on because it was literally just 1 item. So while we're waiting for today's to come out, I think I'll show you that first. It wasn't like a bad item or anything. It was just 1 poster, so it wasn't worth like an entire video. We got this It Takes Two poster. It's 65 simoleons and it's just like a little game poster. I think they added this to celebrate the launch of It Takes Two on Switch. This might be kind of weird because I'm guessing that a lot of you have probably never even heard of this game. I haven't played it myself, but I have been getting a lot of requests to stream it on Twitch, so maybe now that it's in The Sims, I might finally give it a shot. I don't like super care about It Takes Two, but I do think this is one of the better collab items they've done. It doesn't like scream promotion to me, it just kind of looks like any other poster we have in The Sims right now. I'm also really glad the words are written in Simlish and not in English. I hate when they do these collabs and then have like English letters on them. This is gonna sound silly, but it like totally ruins the immersion of The Sims, how like everything is in Simlish and then all of a sudden there's like a very obvious branded thing in English. I just really don't like that, so I'm glad that this is not that. And if you like It Takes Two, it's kind of a fun Easter egg, and if you don't care about It Takes Two, it's just kind of a fun poster, so I'm not complaining. It's also kind of fun to have more like video game themed stuff. We have a lot of like sports posters, but not a lot of like very obvious game themed stuff, so that's kind of fun. But you can imagine why I didn't make a video on that because it was literally just that poster. The stuff in today's hasn't actually come out yet. I'm like sat here waiting for it. They actually collab with my friend DeeSims to make these, which is so cool. I've known Dee in real life for a very long time now, and I seriously cannot say enough good things about her, so please go check her out. They've been collabing with real simmers like way more often recently, and I am so glad to see them doing it. It looks like this collab with Dee is going to have 2 hairs. We're gonna get Bantu knots and 2-strand twists. We'll of course check these out more in game once the update comes out. She said, the hairs are detailed with features that simmers take into account. So much time and research went into this project, and those little details matter. They actually made like an entire blog post about this and Dee, so I can link this for you too. The Sims has collaborated with DeeSims to create 2 stunning natural hairstyles, Bantu knots and 2-strand twists that are fit for any occasion. Both are protective, staple styles originated and worn by the Black community. This is pretty cool because it talks more about the process and why she wanted to make these, and also how they started working on this back in June. I just love seeing like concept art and these early designs and then seeing how it actually looks once it's really in game. So major props to Dee for this. Seriously, like what a cool thing to have made a mark on the game in this way, to have like designed hairstyles that are going to be in the game forever. And also to the Sims team, please keep doing this. I know I haven't actually seen the hairs in my own game yet, but this is just really cool. It's a great way to highlight simmers, but also to get like real feedback from real players on what we want in the game. Working with players like Dee just feels like the biggest win for everybody, so I really, really hope they keep it up. They've sort of had this whole "you make the Sims" tagline recently, but this is what they should mean by that. Again, this is just a big win for everyone involved, so please keep it up. Okay, but I haven't actually been notified that the SDX drop is out yet. Should I just restart my game and see if it pops up then? There we go. Okay, new Sims delivery. Sims delivery incoming, and I have to, for some reason, restart again, even though I literally just did. All right, well, if Cass decides to load, we'll check out the new stuff, but what is happening? I just placed my legacy family off the gallery and it like reset all of their relationships. Maybe it's because this Sim is supposed to be Blue's grandma, but they're the same age. It's all very complicated because this Sim died and then got brought back to life with Ambrosia, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. I'm just here to look at hairstyles. It's all very complicated because this Sim died and then got brought back to life with Ambrosia, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I am just here to look at hairstyles. Okay, so the first one is this one, and it even has a mark that says it was designed by DeeSims. This honestly looks so beautiful. They have really been stepping up their game with the hairstyles recently. And can I just say, I am so glad they're like crediting Dee in the game like this. They've been doing a lot more of that recently. You can see like Ebonix is credited for these nails from Spa Day, but seriously, give the credit where credit is due because Black Simmers are like making this game, and it is really cool to see them like officially credited in the game like this. So this is that first hairstyle, the Bantu knots. I kind of want to look through all the swatches. Ooh, that looks cool. I just want to see what all of the color options look like. I really, really like this. I feel like they're also stepping up their swatch game because this looks a lot better better than some of the recent ones. This pink one looks really, really nice. Oh, I think the pink and blue are probably my favorites. Yeah, look at that. The blue ones look really good too. They did a really good job with this hair. Thank you, Dee. Thank you so much. And the second one is this hairstyle, which also looks very good. I know I keep saying this, but I am just so glad they are doing this, and I really, really hope they continue it. These are all the swatches on this hairstyle. I want to make sure we like click through and look at all of them. I'm really, really, really impressed. These are so good. Also, one kind of cute thing to mention, today is actually DeeSims' birthday, so they collab with her to make these awesome hairstyles, but they also released on her birthday, which is just so cool. So if you do go over to her channels and check out her stuff and thank her, maybe also wish her a happy birthday. This is just the coolest thing ever. I am like so glad it turned out so well, and seriously, thank you and congratulations, Dee. There is actually one other thing. Yesterday they said, Sul Simmers, we have an update on overly aggressive / mean Sims. We're incorporating a tuning fix to cool down the extra negativity taking place between Sims and tomorrow's Sims Delivery Express. So there's been some weird bugs of Sims being like overly mean recently, which you might have noticed in your gameplay. They have apparently tuned that in today's SDX drop. I'm not really sure how easily or how quickly I can test that, so I'm gonna take your word for it, Sims team. And you guys can tell me in the comments if they lied about this. Although I'm gonna be live on my Twitch channel tonight playing Sims, so I'll check it out then and I'll let you know. Okay, so I'm editing this now, and actually they tweeted, Simmers, our tuning fix for overly aggressive / mean Sims was intended to come out today. However, the fix will be delayed to early December. So never mind, no bug fixes today. Okay, wait a minute. There's also new mustaches in game, apparently. Judging off this picture, I think there must be 3. So I think this one is new, and also this one is new. And that's a pretty fun surprise because I didn't know we were getting those today. We also don't really have that many facial hair options, so it's kind of fun to get more. They also seem to have added one of Anita's songs into the game, which I won't show you because I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. And apparently a new scenario? There are so many of these now that I'm honestly not sure which one is new. This is kind of embarrassing, but I think it's this making money one where you start out with 1 simoleon and try and earn $1 million. They're kind of doing like a rags to riches thing. I won't lie, I have not played with scenarios in a while, so I'm not 100% sure, but I recognize all the rest of them, so I think I'm right. Feel free to laugh at me in the comments if I'm wrong. The other kind of huge news from this week that's unrelated to the SDX drop is that the new mod hub for The Sims on Curse Forge opened. I'm gonna make an entire video on this, I think. I just wanted to wait a few days and like let it get up and running before I did. But that's kind of cool. There's like a new officially supported place to upload and download mods from. I will link that down below for you too if you want to go check it out. But I'm pretty sure that's everything from today's update. So hopefully I did not miss anything. A major congratulations, a thank you, and a happy birthday to my friend Dee. This is just so cool. I am so excited for her. I know I keep saying it, but please go follow her. I'm gonna have all of her stuff linked down below. If you like Sims videos, I play the game like every day here on my YouTube channel, and I also usually try and make these like update news videos when there's big stuff going on. So feel free to subscribe so you won't miss the next one. And I think on that note, I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you for watching. Have the best rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody. I have just been loving seeing The Sims collab with Simmers for stuff like this, and I cannot express enough how excited I am for Dee. This is just so cool.